For the first time, new images of the leaked Model Y refresh have made their rounds on the internet. Updates to the hardware that's going to come in your Model 3 and Y, timelines on hardware 5, updates to parental controls, and more. Let's get into all of it in today's video. Come along with me and Tesla's autopilot. For the first time, we have seen images of what appears to be pictures of the actual Model Y refresh. If you haven't been paying attention, did you know that just 3 weeks ago, we saw what appeared to be a camouflaged or covered Model Y in the wild, and some have seen this image to indicate a possible front camera is coming. But before we go into those details, you might have easily missed a change to Tesla's homepage. Now, instead of highlighting the $7,500 EV tax credit, we now see more details around those gas savings, something that's factored in when you look at your order configuration page when ordering a Tesla. Now the website shows $5,000 for gas savings, whereas before, again, the focus was really on that EV tax credit. So now that amount is separated out from those estimated savings, but they also changed this. Speaking of the Model Y, Elon has constantly been talking and emphasizing the Model Y's safety. Did you know that the Model Y got the highest score ever in the latest European safety test, something that Elon commented on X? The most popular car, gas or electric, worldwide last year is the Model Y. You're definitely going to get new features in the refreshed Model Y. Are they going to be design features, comfort features? Well, a hint was leaked recently in a photo posted on X, but we know a refresh is coming, even though Tesla earlier in the year had commented that no refresh was coming this year and that we should expect that refresh in 2025. New pictures reveal what very could likely be the new features coming to the Model Y. It does appear, at least in these leaked pictures, that a new LED-like bar design could be coming to the rear of the Model Y. The new Model Y, codenamed Juniper, is set to begin production in 2025. On the shareholders call, Elon commented about a lot of new products, including the Model Y, being set for production in 2025, like the Model Y and the Roadster. New hardware, hardware 5, is 10 times better than the just released hardware 4, and this factors in if you want to try full self-driving as well. Which one is the new Model Y going to have, and what's the timeline now confirmed by Elon on the hardware 5 upgrade? Did you know that if you're trying to get the latest and greatest full self-driving, hardware 4 is going to come on new Model Ys? But if you have the previous version, hardware 3, like myself in my Model 3, then full self-driving in the latest versions are not going to be the priority. They're first going to be tested on hardware 4 and then later on hardware 3. Did you know that hardware 4 is going to have the latest full self-driving, and then 10 days after that for cars that have hardware 3, then the rollout of this new full self-driving is going to go to those cars? Elon took to X and said, as far as priority, the priority is going to be hardware 4. But did you know we finally have confirmation on hardware 5, renamed AI5, expected around mid-year 2025. This new hardware 5, or AI5, is supposedly going to be 10x as productive and capable as the previous hardware 4 models. Some key features are coming to the refreshed Model Y's interior based on these leaked pictures. The Model Y is getting an interior upgrade. Leaked pictures show what seems to be the perforated or ventilated seats also coming to the Model Y that we have seen in the Model 3 refresh, codenamed Highland, as well as LED lights that wrap around the door frame. So far, those look to be the interior confirmed changes, at least according to this leaked image. And then on the exterior, new script lettering appears to make its new debut on this Model Y, as well as an LED bar. Now, this bar does not look the same as the Cybertruck, which is fully illuminated. Rather, it looks like more of an accent lighting. Tesla just recalled 1.85 million Teslas in a controversial NHTSA recall, Tesla being required to call these recalls when really they're just software updates. Tesla rolling out a software update for a problem called a deformed hood latch. No on-site visit is required to fix this issue. Rather, with an over-the-air update, a new notification will be pushed out to the driver if their hood is slightly open, allowing them that warning to pull over safely and fix the issue. Speaking of the Model Y, you're going to get this latest summer update and all the features that was just rolled out to current Teslas. One of the most important and talked about are parental controls. If you're renting your Tesla or letting a child borrow your vehicle, you can now set things like a curfew, a top speed limitation, and you can require all the safety settings to be turned on when in this parental control mode. The latest and greatest full self-driving gets us closer to zero interventions. This version, called 12.5.1, has earlier and more natural lane changing, vision-only driver monitoring when the driver is wearing sunglasses. Cybertrucks are getting full self-driving with this update as well, and now it has more accurate end-to-end highway navigation as well. You do not have to wait for the new Model Y refresh. In fact, I did not want you to miss this limited time financing offer. If you missed it in the past few videos, Tesla just rolled out a limited time financing option. If you do not place your order by the end of August, unfortunately, you're going to miss out, and you must take delivery by the end or mid-September time. I'll put the exact date on the screen. So this is a great way to get some of the lowest financing that Tesla has offered yet. Speaking of that new Hardware 5 or AI 5, Elon did give us an ETA on when you should expect that. This 10x performing hardware is slated to begin production in January of 2026. So probably not something that you need to wait for. You can wait if you want to take advantage of the latest design changes and feature changes for the Model Y next year. But as far as hardware goes, for the Hardware 5 or AI 5, not coming until 2026. What I love about my Tesla is I just received an over-the-air update that gives me changes to the climate control. If you have not seen this new interface, it makes a lot of sense. It's cleaner, the buttons are in a great location to keep your eyes on the road. You're not searching as much anymore for those controls, and I also have an air quality index on my Tesla. So depending on where I'm at in my location, my Tesla will not only show me the forecast, whether it's sunny, raining, or cloudy, it'll show me the outside temperature and an AQI or air quality index meter. All these extra functions are simply nice freebies. They simply happen when you connect your Tesla to Wi-Fi and download an over-the-air update. There are other incentives happening right now. If you're buying a 3 or an X, depending on which spec you get, you can get a free color choice for the Model 3 and whatever seat configuration you want for the Model X. You can also freely transfer your full self-driving to your next Tesla. Previously, you would lose that purchase altogether, but now for a limited time, if you did buy that full self-driving and you're interested in another Tesla, you're not going to lose that full self-driving. You can transfer that to your next Tesla. A lot of talk about the Model Y Juniper refresh, but don't sleep on the current Model Ys. There's great incentives happening right now, And all Model Ys qualify for the EV tax credit, and new Model 3s were just introduced, the long-range rear-wheel drive. So keep that in mind, and of course, the only way I know that you're out there watching is to drop a like and consider subscribing. As always, this is Matt from Frunk2Trunk. We will see you in the next video. By the way, I will tell you guys, because you're still here, I am so badly wanting to buy the brand new Model 3 Performance. But with a kiddo and a family, those things come first. But if you want to see new vehicles on the channel, I would greatly appreciate your support with whatever value you think you've received on this channel. I'm going to set up a Patreon. It's going to be linked in my bio and the comment section below. Any bit goes a long way, and it's all going to go to new content for the channel.